Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Pivy Does It All. Today I'm gonna do kind of my daily makeup routine as a trans guy, and just want to show you how I masculinize my face a little bit, and yeah, we'll chit chat and we'll talk it through. And it's basically kind of the opposite of what you would want to do if you want to feminize your face. So I'm going to start with a primer, and I'm going to start with a Hydro Grip primer by Milk Cosmetics. So a little bit of this goes a long way. And any problem spots, that's where you want to kind of spread the product the most. Oops, tea's ready. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Oops, forgot I was making tea. Luckily, I have a tea kettle, and it reminds me. And I'm going to try some things today that I haven't tried before, and we're going to see if it works. Like, I'm going to try to do like a 5 o'clock shadow on myself and see if that translates or if it doesn't. So we'll see. So I'm going to start by putting a little bit of foundation on. This is the Skin Feels Good by Lancome. It's basically a tinted moisturizer. It's not that serious. Nothing too heavy or crazy. I just like to look awake. Bring it down to the neck so you don't have any harsh lines. Close this door. Music doesn't come through. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, it depends on if you want this to be your daily wear or if you want this to be like a club wear type look. Because I want it to be daily, I'm not going to do a bunch of creams, like cream contour and stuff like that. I'm just going to set this with some powder, and we're going to move on to the powder products next. So I'm getting a little bit of powder. I'm trying to at least. This is the Kodi Airspun Extra Coverage Translucent. And just put a lot on under my eyes because that's where I crease the most. And then anywhere I get really oily, I like to put a lot on. All over your shirt. Now, foundation's a step for me because I like having an even skin tone. If this is something you don't care about, you can obviously skip this step and not have to worry about this. Because some people, they're like, I'm just trying to look natural, and that's fine. Get it off your shirt. You still have these stupid things attached to you that will catch your powder. Okay, now we're gonna go in with some contour color, and it's really hard to find matte colors that are light enough. So mine unfortunately has a little bit of shimmer, but it's not too much. So you see I kind of make the side of a square. And then you're gonna shade down from there towards the inside of the square. And then blend in. This is why having a nice pointed brush is really, really helpful. We're gonna go ahead and shade our foreheads. This is actually going to serve to make them look bigger, which is what we want. We don't want to just contour the edge. We want to contour kind of into the middle a little bit. And it just kind of makes you look like you have a bigger forehead. If you don't have a big forehead, I mean, if you do have a big forehead, then you can skip this step. I also just like to have the same color going around my face because I feel like it makes it look more natural. I'm going to slim my face a little bit by going around the outside of my hairline. All this is kind of with a light hand, but you can go as heavy as you like. Just go and try different things. This is my favorite step. By making my nose look a little bit bigger, because I have a tiny nose. So I just contour really the whole thing. And it just makes your nose look a little bit more pronounced. This contour is going to make everything look bigger. And it's good. Like, well-placed contour will make things look recessed and smaller, but if you place it in another way, it will make things look bigger. And like, I'm sure everyone who's tried to contour their nose knows this to be true. If you contour it wrong, you end up looking like you have a bigger nose than you do. Went a little heavier on this side. So I'm just gonna match it up on this side. Now I'm gonna go and try to chisel my jaw. A little bit. Blending down away from my face. Okay, so the next step is blush. Now, men tend to have redder cheeks, especially once you take out all the color of the skin by putting foundation on. So we're going to find a blush brush. Blush brush, hello. My makeup station is a nightmare. It's so bad right now. And pretty much always. Like, what am I talking about? It's kind of always bad. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a cream blush instead. Hope that wasn't too much. We'll see. And we're almost kind of like muddying up the skin. So don't go where you smile. Don't do this and just like kind of put it all over your cheek. Makes a huge difference. And it takes away some of that really, really brightness, like bright quality from your foundation earlier. Blending cream over powder isn't my best idea, but it's what I had. Okay, next we're gonna do eyebrows. So I take an eyebrow, and I feel like the eyebrows are really what bring this together. So I take my eyebrow spoolie that's on the end of my double-ended pencil. If you don't have this, you can skip this step. It's not the end of the world. But to me, this is kind of like a guide of like where I'm gonna go, because I want my eyebrows to be bigger. So I brush the other way with my brow pencil. And I don't arch my brow as much as I would if I were doing feminization makeup. And you can look groomed without looking crazy. Or like you can look groomed and masculine. One of my brows always has. Hi, Divergent Crafter. Thank you for using my name. I appreciate it. I've been using the wrong name all day because I got my second shot and I was like, I don't want to use this name. And you can take that spoolie again and kind of flick that color up. That's why I'm not at work today. They gave us the days that we got the shot off. Get the color of my lips. And I think this would be, yes, it sucks so much. I'm like, and I've been so confused about it that I've been like dead naming myself, and I'm just like, I don't, like, it's just a really crazy, I don't know, it's just a crazy day. So thank you. It means a lot to me. So I'm gonna try to give myself like a 5 o'clock shadow. Never done this before, so we'll see how it works. Going in with a light gray. Light matte gray. I feel like that's starting to look good. And paying attention to like where typical male hair grows. Is important. I feel like this is a chance to like look really, really like just like muddy all over. I hope it looks good. So, Divergent Crafter, if you don't mind, could you tell me where you got your name from? I've been curious, and because it's just us chilling here today. Okay, I think that looks good in person, but I bet on camera you can't see it as much. So I might go a little bit darker for the camera. neurodivergent. I thought that because I am neurodivergent as well, but I didn't want to assume. I too have ADHD and PTSD, so I can understand how those are challenging, but crafting is a great safe haven. Safe. There's no T in safe. That is dark. So. This is much darker than I anticipated, but the show must go on. Well, I'm sorry you're dealing with that, with both of those. I know that they're not easy to deal with, and I think it's great that you're, sharing with people that you can be neurodivergent and still have this fulfilled, happy life. And you can still do all of these crafts. Oh, yeah. Oh, media is like, they're always doing the wrong thing. I'm bipolar too, bipolar as well. I'm actually bipolar 1. But, the media loves to portray bipolar people as crazy, as psychos, as all of that. It's like, nope, we're just normal people who have these episodes. Okay. So that was a bad idea. I tried to kind of splotch it on there. To add some depth, but it didn't do that. Erase, erase, Control Z, Control Z. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take this light kind of skin colored color. Brighten up my chin a little bit. Yes, that does happen quite a bit. Especially if you have CPTSD, because then they're like, we don't know, it's like adding a whole another layer of confusion to it, or getting diagnosed with bipolar or borderline personality disorder. Those are so commonly kind of misdiagnosed one for another. So my chin ended up just being a little bit ashy, so I wanted to warm it up a little bit. Yep. See, me too. Yep. Yeah, if you say CPTSD, they're like, what? And then they're like, that's too many letters. And you're like, oh, okay, that's just my life. Just live my life. Sorry it inconvenienced you by having so many letters. Okay, I'm going to clean up my lips again. Because now they're like gray. Okay, well, it looks more even in person. I will say that. Let's see if we can. So this is what I would normally do if I wanted to try to pass. I probably wouldn't do the 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know if this is gonna can. I always thought the C meant complex because like you're exposed to the trauma multiple times. But I'm sorry, that sucks extra. Yeah. So this is the look. I think the beard turned out okay. So, well, I'm gonna let you go, but it was good talking to you. And sorry again, you're dealing with all that, but I'm glad that you're spreading awareness with everything that you do. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to other people who are going through the same thing or something similar. So, love you lots. Talk to you later. Bye.